Hey everybody, it's Tara here, and I wanted to come on with another frequently asked question. It really comes out most of the time like a statement. The statement is, I am so exhausted. The question really is, what do I do about it? And I could tell you just an overall generalized answer. Um, Eat better or even use citrus oils. But asking some more deeper questions to find out where the exhaustion is coming from is really key to moving the exhaustion. Okay, so finding out the different layers of your exhaustion is really important. Where is it coming from? So you might know that you recently worked out, and so you're having muscle fatigue. And if you're having muscle fatigue, there's some different things that you can use. Some of the mints like peppermint or wintergreen will invigorate your muscles. Also something like deep blue, which is super supportive and allows them to rise back up to wellness. Something else. Oh, using copaiba internally. I absolutely love the gentleness of copaiba and yet the potency that it is, because it goes inside and it supports you emotionally with this energetic, supporting, like almost like there's an underpinning or a foundation that you get to lay in. And then it also helps with reducing inflammation and supporting cellular support. So totally love copaiba. I personally love it mainly taken internally. But so those are some things. And then there's another piece where a lot of people are exhausted from the point of burdens. They're overwhelmed. Well, burdens can be several different things too. So it could be burdens of responsibility that are settling into your body. And a couple different things that you can look at is ylang ylang, which is going to support that younger self that desires to grow, and just having that soft warmth of support, as well as Melissa, which Melissa is going to go in and awaken the soul to its truth. Sometimes we're exhausted because we're going in the opposite direction of what we truly desire. And yet we're so far in that we can't even see it anymore. It's like we're caught in the fog or caught in the weeds and we don't know our way out. So both of these oils give this soft removal of all the fog and internal boost or support to rise up and have clarity as to the direction to go that would be in your most advantageous direction. Or you could be having burdens from the standpoint of generational patterns, or that you've inherited from your parents and from their parents' parents. Petitgrain is a really awesome one. I tend to put petitgrain on my feet in those situations, and I have a lot of clients who use petitgrain from that. I'm going to go over one other area where it was in another video too, but where you may be struggling, and that's with too much thought, the exhaustion of your mind never settling. Many people actually think that they have no more energy for anything else. They can't fit anything else in their day. And yet, really what's happening is the monkey mind that's going on is exhausting your body. And many times you're going and doing tasks and not actually taking advantage of the moment of being present and being filled up, because your mind is elsewhere. And so it never feels meaningful or fulfilling. Lemongrass and melaleuca are two really amazing oils for this. Lemongrass helps to strip away the toxic thoughts, and melaleuca helps you to know where your energy is, what you're absorbing, whether it's yours or somebody else's, and allows you to move past it rather than taking it on. So as you can see, I barely even scratched the surface of all the different reasons why you might be feeling exhausted. This is why I do personal consultations, to ask people questions, to get underneath. Sometimes we don't even know. We'll just say, I'm stressed. What's going to take away the stress, right? And when we find that that oil doesn't help, or the questions, things like, how can it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? What else is possible that I've never even considered? Because sometimes when we're so focused in, like we can only see one or two different options, and yet the universe is infinitely aware of many other possibilities. And just by us asking the question, what is possible that I've never even considered before, opens us up to not being the knower in that moment, to receiving something that's greater, that will open up ourselves to having more, to receiving more, to being more relaxed, right? There's one other thing that just came to me that is exhausting for so many. It's that space of giving out of emptiness because we're unwilling to receive, because we've defined ourselves as the giver, right? And so what would it take for you to realize and take a moment to look at how grateful and how fulfilled you feel when you give? And if everyone around you stopped being willing to receive, how would that feel? When we say we're not a receiver or we're not good at receiving, it means that we're not willing to receive the gifts that others are willing to give us. Maybe we're moving so fast so that we don't even realize that they're not going to give, but many times they would give if we just slowed down and stopped giving so much that we were willing to receive. So if you have any further questions, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to help you. Thanks. I hope this helped.